Philadelphia's mayor wants to nearly double the money spent on fighting the gun violence epidemic.
And thanks to the American Rescue Plan, there will be money for that and other things as well. NBC10's Mayk joins us now to break down what that budget proposal means for you. Lauren.
Stephanie, it would mean that you get some stuff back that you lost during the pandemic, access to libraries, after school programs, and other things for kids to do. But it could also affect your paycheck and how this city moves forward after a tough year.
This plan comes in the wake of what many consider the most challenging year in Philadelphia's history.
Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney charting a plan for recovery out of the pandemic that took lives and changed everyone's. The moment and some federal relief money turning an annual budget address into a chance to shape what's next.
I think we can agree that it's not enough to simply recover. We need to rebuild equitably while ensuring growth that benefits all.
Mayor Kenney's plan for city spending, including money to restore services residents went without this year, putting $2.9 million toward opening libraries 5 days a week and funding after-school programs, and nearly $7 million to restore recreation programs and reopen pools. There's more funding for the arts and paving streets, and more money for violence prevention as Philly neighborhoods see a barrage of shootings. I asked Councilmember Helen Gim.
Is this a good plan?
I think it's a start. And it's important that what we need right now and what we have the opportunity right now is to create a bold vision moving forward and not just, waxing nostalgic about getting back to a so-called version of normal.
The mayor's plan will put some money back in your pocket, reducing the wage tax. If you make $50,000, it would mean a savings of $15.70 if you live in the city, almost $41 if you don't. Cutting that tax would cost the city $29 million next year.
Is that wage tax reduction worth it?
I think that's a great conversation, Lauren. And part of what I think needs to happen is that it's not necessarily bad to do tax reductions. I think at this particular time, they just need to be more targeted.
She says the task for Philly is getting workers to come back into the city. The budget, from layoffs to library hours, would likely look much different if it were not for $1.4 billion in federal money from the latest relief bill. But the mayor's plan may not be the last word on where the dollars go.
You're the first one that I've told that outside of our local team. Internal team.
Council President Darrell Clark telling me of plans to form a special committee that will include people outside City Hall to make recommendations on how to use the money.
I don't think that they were suggesting that the mayor did not have that, but the reality is that this is one-time opportunity and we have to figure out a way to get this right.
And you saw I talked to a couple council members. There's a reason for that. It's because ultimately they will vote on this budget. The mayor's proposal is just the start of a long process that involves hearings and also a chance for you in public comment. I'm Mayk, NBC10 News.